Hi there, I am here to reflect on my work going into project number 2 in my action plan. I appreciate being able to start with the interviews and work kind of backwards into my plan moving into project 3. As you know, coming into this assignment, I was feeling pretty low about the fact that I didn't know where I fit into SMART goals, how I could incorporate SMART goals into my district building, but I did see how it would work in my classroom. So after conducting these interviews, I was able to work through the design process towards my action plan. I began with the interviews last week. I did 4 interviews. The first one was with Kayla Poley, who is the head of our ag program in the high school, who allowed me to see the potential and what can happen in collaboration throughout our district and with community partnerships. I then interviewed our assistant superintendent, which did not make me feel great moving forward, although by the end of the interview, he had turned a little bit of a corner and could see some potential where I could maybe host some trainings in the district to help encourage more technology integration and STEM integration. I then interviewed my building principal, which went very well. She is of like mindset, where she knows that students can and are capable of doing a lot more, that we need to meet them where they're at and make learning more meaningful for them. I then interviewed our technology support staff in the building. This interview, even though it was not as informative, did show me that we do need to build a collaboration between our technology department and personnel and our education field. There was not a lot of insight to how what she does works for education. I am glad moving forward that I had the opportunity to do these interviews, because now I know what I have to work with and what I can develop moving forward. I am able to interpret this information to make a plan, specifically with my mentor and my building principal, and create ideas. We have discussed some ideas moving forward for myself and what I can help with within the building, and then hopefully move that outside of the building into the rest of the district with the opportunities that we create. So we'll be experimenting over the next year with these ideas and letting them evolve and adapting them as we need and see fit. I have a timeline where in the next 2 weeks I'm going to work on Google documents that will provide our 3 to 5 teachers with virtual field trips that align with their ELA modules. Then I will share this with my assistant superintendent in the hopes that he will present that to the rest of the teachers in the district, grades 3 to 5 as well. By June, I'm hoping to have the time to add to that and create some prior knowledge activities and some assessment activities such as Google Forms to go with the virtual field trips. I would like to plan over the summer and be prepared in September to start flipping my education, whereas I'm presenting content knowledge to my students differently, and that I can spend more class time working with them on projects and collaboration and building some STEM literacy through that. Going into next year, I'm hoping to plan with my assistant superintendent an Act 80 day where I can perform a training or present a training to all K to 5 teachers in how to incorporate more STEM into their classrooms. And then the following year, I'm hoping that my students come to me and are in a place where they are learning differently, learning with inquiry-based education, and by the time they leave, it's just like the back of their hand. I entered this project thinking that it was a curriculum challenge, and now that I've completed it, I realize that we have more of a systems challenge going on in our school district. And so my mentor teacher echoed this, and she feels the frustration. It's hard to change from the top and help them to see the importance of this. So what someone told her was we need to lead from the middle. And that's what I plan on doing moving forward. So I'm excited about the possibilities now. I can now see the possibilities. I can see how I can make a difference, and I will be leading by example and hope that as I do that, that we will become more of a STEM literate district in the next year or two.